This year we have already seen some incredible new products from Specialized road range. The new Tarmac SL8, an updated Rube, new handlebars, new tyres, but they've all had one thing in common. They've been upmarket and expensive. But I stumbled across a new range of bikes on the Specialized New Zealand website recently, and it got me crazy excited. The return of the Sport model range. And it's not just one bike, but three. So in this video, I want to talk about those three bikes, give you the info I've been able to dig up about them, and stick around to the end because I'm going to give you some insight as to when you might be able to buy one. Hey guys, Bradley here, and let's just jump straight in with the background of the Sport model range in the Specialized road lineup. The Sport model has always been the entry point into the performance range of Specialized bikes. It's often included a lower carbon in the frame and often a carryover of the previous generation of that bike. As well, we do see a compromise in frame features, and the most recent version of the Sport bike that we've seen has been an SL6, but withholding the D-shaped seat posts of the nicer models and using a traditional round seat post. It was a really good bike. And in New Zealand, it was the only Specialized product under the 5,000 New Zealand dollar mark. But the problem we've had is in the last 3 years since COVID, we have simply not seen this level of bike in New Zealand and in other markets globally. But now, on the Specialized New Zealand site, we can see three new Sport models: a Tarmac SL7 Sport, a Specialized Athos Sport, and the new Specialized Rube SL8 in the Sport model. All equipped with the new Shimano 105 mechanical 12-speed group set and a bunch of Specialized alloy finishing build kit. And for the first time in all three models, we are not seeing any frame compromises when compared to the other models in the range. It's super exciting stuff. So let's dive into all three bikes specifically and pull out the key details of each. Tarmac SL7 Sport, my favorite bike of the three. It is built up with Specialized 9R carbon and is the same design as the models above it. Now, I can't find weight and stiffness data for this bike, but I believe it's going to follow the same sort of pattern as the models above it. In those models, we saw the same characteristics, the same comfort, the same stiffness levels between the two frame types, but we just saw an increase in weight between S-Works and the model below. So my thought is that this frame will be a similar scenario and maybe in the realm of 100 to 150 grams heavier than the 10R carbon above it. However, unlike the Sport model of prior, we're not seeing that frame compromise. So you get the same S-Works level seat post and the same S-Works stem with the semi-integrated cabling as the models above it. All those parts are exactly the same whether you buy S-Works or the Sport model. So it's just that real trickle-down technology, and you're getting the benefits of the design for just a little bit more weight and at that lower price point. Finish the build off with that 105 group set and the Specialized alloy wheels and finishing kit, and you've got yourself a really strong, solid bike. Add to that later down the track some carbon hoops, and you really have no excuse for compromise in performance. Oh, and the price, 4,600 New Zealand dollars, under the $5,000 mark, and $2,300 cheaper than the 105 Di2 model, which has the same wheels and same finishing kit. Really, really good value for Specialized, and right in the ballpark figure for more cyclists to get on a bike like this. Next, the Athos Sport. This follows a very similar design thought as the Tarmac. You've got the 9R carbon with the exact same design. So again, characteristic stiffness are likely to be the same as those upper models with just a little bit more weight. The same 105 group set. And to be clear on the group set, we're looking at 50/34 front chainrings and 11/34 rear cassette on both the Athos and the tarmac. The Athos also retains that beautifully comfortable and lightweight Alpinist S-Works seat post. And once again, the price, 4,600 New Zealand dollars, with the same sort of discount back from the 105 Di2 model. While the tarmac is an awesome race bike, the Athos was always dubbed as the best bike to ride. And more riders in this price category are looking for a really great riding bike, and they may not necessarily be looking for the absolute speed gains of a racing bike. So really convinced that this model will certainly push Athos into more popularity. And last, the Rube SL7 Sport. This is a brand new model just released weeks ago in the Specialized Road lineup, and it's awesome to see it come straight down to the Sport level. Now, I have no idea why Specialized have called this the Rube SL8, the same as the tarmac, but nonetheless, the new Rube has a scope of ability with up to 38C tire clearance, the bigger 11 to 36 tooth cassette, the new 3.1 version of the Future Shock, and it even comes with the Gravel Series DT Swiss alloy rims. Price wise, this one's a little bit more money at $5,400, and that's mostly to do with the Future Shock hardware cost, as well as the bike retaining the 10R carbon of the less than S-Works models above it. But certainly for a bike with this much scope of ability, this will truly fit the bill for some riders out there. And last, I want to talk about availability. When can you get one of these bikes? Now, I'm told in New Zealand, we will be seeing these bikes by the end of the year. And based on New Zealand being a small country and a small market, this is likely to be the case everywhere. Now, interestingly, when searching other specialized sites, such as the US and parts of Europe, some of these models aren't on the website yet, particularly the tarmac and the Athos. So if this video has sparked your interest, and you want to know costings and availability in your area, go see your local specialized dealer and query the model. Be interested to see what they have to say about it. So exciting times ahead for those wanting quality specialized bikes without completely breaking the bank. I love this category of bike simply because it offers great riding experience for more riders thanks to trickle-down technology and lower price points. They are bikes that perform super well, and they're as good as anyone truly needs. And now that we're not seeing big frame compromises, I believe these bikes will take you further into your riding, allowing you to upgrade more of the parts and keep that bike for as long as is needed. I myself would consider buying one of these bikes and upgrading group sets and wheels to bring it up to a racing level. If these frames keep their stiffness and keep the comfort of their bigger brothers, there is no reason why a little bit of weight would be slowing you down. I'm so pleased that Specialized are getting back into this market, and it is in a big way because of that new Shimano 105 group set. That is a video for another time. So let me know, what do you think about these new models? Are Specialized in the ballpark on these? Are we now seeing road bikes return to a slightly more affordable level for more cyclists? Or do you think we're still completely missing the mark and more needs to be done? Now, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Hey, if this video was interesting to you, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, and subscribe if you want to hear more of my opinion on bikes like this. Keep the riding really simple, everyone. Get out there, do some Ks, and we'll see you all in another video soon. Cheers.